guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a first impression slash demo. So I was lucky enough to get this new foundation by Tarte, and this is the Rainforest of C water foundation. It has a broad spectrum of SPF 15. This is my first time trying a Tarte foundation, so I'm super excited about this. I was a little bit iffy first of all about matching my foundation because it was either this or a darker shade, which I thought, and I swatched it on the back of my hand and it was a little bit too dark. Let me tell you that this retails for $39. It comes with 1 fluid ounce. It's a 12-hour water foundation. Now when you say the water foundation, I'm like, what is that? This is what it claims. It says that it features a 20% water to quench dry skin and mask any redness, dark spots, and uneven skin tone while softening the look of pores and fine lines. The fact that it says water foundation has 20% water, you look like your face is moisturized all day long, if not 12 hours. This is going to be even better for those of you that have do have dry skin. I have super oily skin. This comes in 12 shades. It's supposed to be a lightweight foundation. It's a full coverage hydrating foundation. Regarding the SPF 15, it's a non-chemical SPF, which is great for your skin. Right off the bat, you guys can see that it's a frosty glass bottle. I love the gold letters, and the tab has like a purple and gold, which I like. You can see right now that it does come with a dropper, and I guess if you push this button you can fill up the dropper, and then there you go. You can apply it on the back of your hands or your foundation brush. It does say to shake well before, which I didn't do at first. I can tell you right off the bat that the consistency, it's not too runny, but it's not too thick either. So you can see, I just put it right now and it's not moving anywhere. It's not too watery, if you know what I mean. So as you can see, there's something's coming out right there, but you can see I have redness going on. I have a lot of acne scars and large pores, especially on this area, and I have super oily skin. I'm gonna apply primer on the one side of my face, so I'm gonna put it here. They also sell this double-ended foundation brush. It's like a small and a big kabuki brush. It's really dense, which is good for obviously foundation, which I didn't get it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the beauty blender and I'm gonna use a stippling brush. So I'm going to use my beauty blender. On purpose, I didn't want to color correct my face because I really wanted to see the coverage on this foundation. So my first impression right now is that you can still see my acne peeking out. It did definitely even out my complexion. I'm gonna add a little bit more. 1, 2. I'm gonna focus it on those acne scars that I have, and it did cover it. I really like the coverage after adding a few more drops. So this is half of my face, nothing on. You can see the difference. In this side I have nothing other than just a moisturizer and no primer whatsoever because I really want to see how this is gonna work out. Now I'm gonna use a stippling brush. This is the Morphe M427. It said to shake it, and I didn't shake it the first time, so that's not good. Okay, let's see. 1. I like to always apply my foundation and start in the center of my face, and not for nothing, but it's pretty good. You can still see again my little acne scar there. I would have to apply a little bit more. So far I really like it, but I'm gonna add a little bit because I'm the type of person that needs a little bit more coverage. So I just finished applying the foundation. So far it looks really good, and I think it even matches out my skin tone, which is a plus. What I'll do is I'm going to set my foundation on the side with the primer, and I'm not going to apply any powder whatsoever. So I'm going to see how this is going to work out. I'm really anxious just because I'm anxious to see if this is going to oxidize all my oily skin and if it's going to keep me matte. But so far what I can see right now is that it's not a matte foundation. It has a little dewiness, like a healthy dewy look. I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Alright guys, as you can see, I already finished doing my makeup. Right now it's 5:42. I'm going to check on you guys later on, and let's see how this foundation is going to hold on my skin. As you can see right away, my face, and I just want to get a little close up and personal. I am pretty oily. Remember that this part I did use foundation and I did set it. First of all, let's point that pimple. It's still on. I can see here around my nose that it did break down. This other side too, and you can see that it's separating. I mean, it broke down here, but then again, I was eating before. Now on this side, I feel like I'm more oily than this side. And I didn't use any primer whatsoever here. They did do a good job with my pores. It did claim that it would smooth out your pores. They are a little bit more noticeable, teeny, because I mean, primer, no primer, of course. Yeah, and on my nose, I guess because I was touching my nose, it did separate. But overall, it did last. So it's been almost 8 hours and it looks pretty good. Bear the oiliness. I know I have super oily skin. Another thing that I noticed is that it didn't oxidize. That was one of my concerns and I was worried about it, which it didn't, so that's a plus. I would suggest that if you have oily skin, you definitely need to set it and also use a primer. I'm the type of person that I have to wear a primer. I'm just so used to it. So to me, not wearing a primer was a little bit like out of my comfort zone and I felt like naked, like I needed something. But for the sake of this first impression review, I really want to show you guys how it looks. Another thing that I'm noticing from the beginning until now, I feel like I'm not wearing any foundation. So it's a plus for me on my checklist. I meant to say in the beginning when I finished my makeup that it was like a dewy finish, and not for nothing, but I felt like it was more of a demi matte finish, and now it's not demi matte anymore, as you can see. The good thing about this foundation is the coverage. It's definitely full coverage. I like the fact that it's buildable because especially in the areas that I have now, this baby is coming out, pimples or acne scars, it did a good job. I like that it did match my skin tone. For those of you that have deeper skin tone, there's another shade higher than this one, and that's about it. And I hope that Tarte does have more range for deeper skin tone. I definitely would recommend this foundation for people that have dry skin. You would love this because your face is supposed to feel like you're moisturized the whole time. This foundation does have a 20% water. I think people with dry skin will definitely love this foundation. Overall, I really enjoyed it. Besides the oiliness, I think when you have oily skin, I think it kind of comes in the territory, for my opinion, that, you know, especially here, it does break out around my nose. But the fact that it lasted for 8 hours, I am not mad at this at all. I'm gonna continue to use this foundation. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys like and enjoy this first impression slash demo. If you already own this foundation, let me know how you feel about it. Let me know if this demo slash first impression was helpful for you guys. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel in case you didn't. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next time, I will see you on my next video. Maybe it could be a tutorial, maybe it could be a first impressions. We shall see. Mwah. Besitos. Bye.